Okay, it is Christmas time.
Holiday.
No! And that means we will be doing a Christmas special today, so I hope you guys are excited. We're going to be talking about Spectacular, yay! And Ultimate Spider-Man. But that comes later. First we're talking about the good stuff. Now, in this Christmas special, we have the Master Planner creating a Sinister 7, but the guy doesn't even really... never mind, it's just another Sinister 6 to kill Spider-Man, of course. I mean, what else? Now, I have to commend this episode for really being probably one of my favorite Christmas specials ever made. And no, I'm not glazing. This is the greatest Spider-Man Christmas special probably in the world. I mean, you've got the classic Peter Parker hidden identity moments. You've got, like, I mean, it's just so peak. And that's what we're going to be diving into. Peter Parker burning his tongue is such a Parker-like moment to happen. And it's funny every time you see it. It's just a nice little inconvenience to let you know that, I mean, this would happen to Spider-Man in a real-life fight. This could happen. Hey, look, it's Cletus Cassidy. The Sinister Six in this episode fared just as good as the old ones, to be honest, because Electro just takes down Vulture by accidentally electrocuting him.
Got your back. No, you fool! I'll be free in a moment.
Which, I mean, come on, really? And then, you know, you've actually got a lot of Peter Parker smarts in this episode, which I love, because I often feel that Peter Parker's intelligence often gets quite overlooked. Here, when Peter is fighting Electro, he actually is quite clever to use the tires to make Electro pretty much get rid of himself. And that is, like, very quick thinking that Peter would do in the midst of a battle, so I really appreciate this. And this is not the only time in the episode Peter uses his smarts to take down a villain. See, he does this again later to Sandman, talking about saturating his silicon molecules with the ice or something. I don't know, I'm not as smart as Peter Parker. This is something that most Spider-Man shows don't use well, or sometimes at all. Hey, look how angry this woman gets after getting sprayed with perfume. For anyone wondering, no, I don't like what this show did with Kraven, making him into a combination of just him and Puma. I've read 1 or 2 books with Puma, and to be honest, he doesn't even really act like how Kraven acts. But, yeah, whatever. Maybe if you guys egg me on enough, I'll do a Spectacular Spider-Man show review, and yeah, you know it's going to be all praise. All praise. Maybe like one thing wrong with it, because, I mean, it's peak. It's peak. Oh, hey, look, Ninja Turtles reference. Nice. And with that, the episode ends off with Peter gifting Aunt May a photo of them and Uncle Ben. Aww, that's so sweet. What a nice way to end off the episode. Now, who's ready to watch some crap? Alright, let's get this over with. In this Christmas special, Mysterio's daughter comes to Doctor Strange's Sanctum Sanctorum to steal his dad's old fishbowl. And, I don't know, it's kind of a mid-plot. And, well, you know, I'm not going to say too much about this show because I feel like that I should review this show on my own. Maybe? You guys have to really, really egg me on because I'm not watching, like, more than 2 seasons to review a bad show because I don't have that much time. I'm not doing that. Spider-Man has to team up with Moon Knight to stop them, and I love Moon Knight's voice actor. he is like amazing.
O Nightspawn, all bend to the might of the moon who powers the very tides of the sea.
That's what I think Moon Knight sounds like when I read comic books. That's what I think he sounds like. Although, Mysteria, I'll call her Mysteria for like the daughter, and then the original Mysterio, so they're not confused.
Something you want to tell me, Francie?
I owe you a debt, Spider-Man. The last thing I needed was his helmet. Now, I am the new Mysterio.
Maybe a lonely holiday wasn't such a bad idea.
Mysterio's voice actor is absolutely horrible. There's like seconds where she sounds okay, but no, she's bad. She's a bad voice actor. I feel like the designs in this show are pretty good, and I'm really happy that this episode has none of like his teammates. No Iron Fist, no Luke Cage, no Nova, no Tigress, I think is her name. Thank God for that, because I would have flipped my lid. Something that really irritates me is Peter Parker constantly saying holidays. Like, it gets so, maybe not annoying, but it's extremely noticeable.
A lonely holiday wasn't such a bad idea. I've seen some really bad holiday decorations, but those are the worst. No one?
Weirdo.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Like, you can't tell me that wasn't a bit weird. It feels even weirder when you watch the entire episode. I do think Spider-Man thinking Moon Knight is a weirdo is probably the only funny part of the episode.
Doctor Strange is starting to sound downright logical. Okay, since you were trying to ambush this girl outside, I'm guessing you or the moon saw all this coming?
It's nice. It kind of actually makes the two feel like real people. Like, not everyone gets along, and even if they do, it doesn't mean that they think each other is normal. Okay, here's another thing for me to nitpick. Quentin Beck's switch up is way too quick. It's actually kind of funny, and I don't think it was meant to be.
Lose you again!
I'm sorry, sweetheart. You're better off without me.
Quentin, you haven't lost your soul. It's been back on Earth the whole time, and she needs her dad back.
Maybe you're right. I'm sorry, Francie.
Like, that's the worst thing in this entire episode for me. It's just such a quick switch up. And with that, they get the helmet off of her, blah, blah, blah. They saved Quentin Beck. They have a nice dinner. Yeah. Now, I'm sure you're wondering which episode is the best. Oh my god, is that even a question? It's Spectacular. Spectacular is the best Christmas special ever. I said it in the beginning of the video. It's the best thing ever created by man. It's the Spectacular show. Watch that Christmas special. Watch all of Spectacular's Christmas specials, which I might even just do a separate video on. Out. I'm out. I'm done. Merry Christmas.